So after Marvel gave us that wonderful niggas don't even understand, bro. Like, it's like the world shifted movie after fucking movie. Finally have a work of art. I'm pretty sure y'all already know what the fuck this ranking list gonna go like. Today, I am giving one of the best trilogies Marvel's has to offer a rank list. Now, what I just said may be debatable, but I take that up with IGN, pussy. Because why the fuck they give this movie a 7? We talking about debatable shit. Why the fuck they give this movie a 7? That's debatable. That's the real question. They gave She-Hulk an 8, bro, but they give this movie a 7. Like, y'all about to piss me off, bro. Oh God. But all jokes aside, man, we about to get into this wonderful masterpiece. So just drop a like for your boy, man. That is really appreciated. Starting off in last place is, of course, Deadpool 2. This really wasn't even a hard choice. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I say in every review video, if the movie doesn't have replay value, then it's shit. It's not that good to me. I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but it's not something I cut on if I'm in the Marvel Deadpool kind of vibe. I'm not. This is last place, and I know some of y'all like, what the fuck, is this guy retarded? They have Cable, Juggernaut, they're building the X-Force, he goes back in time? Is this guy fucking mental? Hey, cool out, bro. Like, damn, it's a damn list, bro. Like, I don't know, it's just not that good to me. But oh yeah, for sure it has its moments. It has its funny moments, no doubt.
Hi there.
Stay back or Justin Bieber dies.
Justin Bieber, he called you Justin Bieber.
This movie throughout the whole thing, I feel like this movie could just be a comedy. And yeah, you could say the same thing about the first. Maybe I just wanted this one to have a little bit more action, but I still enjoyed what they gave us. The Juggernaut fight, gave us a comic accurate Juggernaut. Like, that was surprising when I seen it in theaters. Honestly, I may take this back, but I think this film may be funnier than the first one. For sure not the third one, but it may just be a little funnier than the first one, because I feel like the first one had a little bit more seriousness to it, but this one is just like a pure comedy. Like, this is what it feels like. And hey, I may be wrong. Shit, that's when y'all could comment and let me know. I'm a no life and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Deadpool, he's supposed to be comedy. And on me, I feel that, yeah, Deadpool is supposed to be a comedy character and the movie's just supposed to be funny, period. But this movie just goes last place for me, dude. Things I did like about this movie, it did show the X-Mansion again. And I do like how they try to make Deadpool trying to be a hero this time, trying to be an X-Men. He really isn't trying, but Colossus sees something different in him, so he tries to, get him to prove himself, and we all know how that goes. And when he ends up in prison, that's when it kind of really takes me out of the movie. I'm not gonna lie, like, every time I watch it, when he ends up in prison with Russell, it just takes me out of it. Like, I'm just like, the fuck is this? It's still cool though. It's just something to watch if you haven't watched it in years. Like, I feel like then it's okay to watch it, but hey, somebody else maybe love this movie. It's not my favorite. Deadpool 1 comes in second place. I know. He's only saying that because the third one is full of cameos. Shut up. It might be true, but shut up. Of course, Deadpool 1 is over the second one. Like, it was gonna be first place, but I'm like, man, I had to rewatch the third one again. I'm like, man, hell no, it's not better than the third one. And one of the reasons why I put this first movie above the second one is because y'all don't understand the excitement. Y'all don't understand how much Marvel fans really needed this movie. From seeing the test footage all the way back in like 2012, 2011. I don't even remember when that test footage came out, but y'all don't understand. We really needed this movie. I say that because we only saw Deadpool in video games, the Hulk vs. Wolverine animated movie, in comics. That's the only time you're seeing Deadpool. I don't even count X-Men Origins Wolverine. I don't count that. Nobody counts that. He already got killed off. It was shit, bro. Like, it was shit. About this movie, it's solid though. No cap. I like how in the beginning we switched to Wade's life and back to Deadpool's life. I feel like it's impossible to stay bored watching this movie. Like, when you start getting bored of seeing Wade's life, it goes back to Deadpool. It doesn't take that long explaining Deadpool's origin story, and that's what I love about it. It has more of a serious tone, but knows when it needs to be funny. Like, this one's funny as fuck. Okay. Fourth wall breaking was on point. Colossus was on point. I really love Colossus in the first one, then the second one. Then you got to think about it. 2016, that's our first time seeing Colossus as comic accurate. Like I fucked with Colossus back then through video games. I always fucked with how he looked, but when we get to see him on a big screen, this look good. I ain't gonna lie. They most definitely did Colossus justice. And you got to think about it. This movie came out in 2016, arguably the best years ever. To me, for me, 2016 was one of the best years I had. Maybe different for other people, but for me, I was in middle school. So 2016, I was lit, bro. And when I seen that Deadpool test footage, I was like a kid. So when I see this movie coming out of middle school, I'm hyped. The hype was different for this movie. Like I said, the story moves at a good pace. The reason why I like it really better than the second one, it has a good mixture between seriousness and being funny. Like the second one is just pure funny. It's just no seriousness, and some people like that, but my opinion, bro, I like a perfect mixture. And okay, you could say the second one has a little bit of seriousness because he helps Russell or whatever, but fuck that. The movie is overall just all around funny. Like every time I watch Deadpool 2, it's no type of seriousness to it. Like, I don't know. I still fuck with it, but we're talking about Deadpool 1, which will forever be a classic to me. The Francis villain was better than Cable. If we're being honest, Cable was kind of trash. To be honest, both of the villains were kind of basic. Like Cable and Francis were kind of basic, but I like Francis or Ajax. I don't even know if I'm saying this. I think that's both of his names, but the one in Deadpool 1, that villain I like him more than Cable. The first one is more like a revenge story. The second one, Cable just pops up out of fucking nowhere. When the first one, the villain actually has a purpose. Cable just comes and looks for the fat kid. That's his main focus. It isn't even Deadpool. And I'm not saying that was Francis's main goal, which was Deadpool. Nah, that nigga gave that nigga cancer. Deadpool was just looking for revenge. Man, this list is kind of difficult, I ain't gonna lie. The more I think about it, because the second one has moments where it's better than the first one. But the first one, I just like the tone of the first one. But I cannot deny the second one shows more of Deadpool. That's Deadpool. When you watch the second one, that's Deadpool. The comedy is there, like, and it's not even like the jokes don't land on the second one. They for sure do. Like, to be honest, I can't even be mad if y'all don't agree with me on the second one being third place, because the second one has its moments. But man, we gotta move on. Deadpool and Wolverine is in first place. Do we even have to talk about it? Do we have to talk about it? Nah, I see some people hating on this movie, bro. I see some people hating on this movie. Marvel has a cameo problem. Marvel keeps bringing cheap cameos. Multiverse this, multiverse that. Now I get it. Some multiverse movies have been trash, but you can't deny this movie gave us what we needed. This is the first Marvel movie to do the multiverse justice, the variant shit justice. My nigga, they gave us Hugh Jackman with the mask, for Christ's sake. What else do you need, bro? Johnny Storm, Blade, Elektra. Nobody really gave a fuck about Elektra. X-23, Gambit, Hulk. I mean, what the fuck, Hulk, my nigga? Even though it was only 5 seconds, you showed us enough. You showed us enough, bro. And I know some people are like, I wish they showed a longer fight. But honestly, I heard somebody else say that would be better for a future movie, a future project. And I agree. It will be better for a future project to save the fight. It's cool that Marvel's teasing it. Like, that's enough. Like, they're thinking about it. Like, that's all we needed to see, bro. You know they finna get in their bag and cook it up. So that's that, man. Some people may be disappointed because they didn't even show a fight, but man, I wasn't disappointed. I was still happy that they showed it, just like Johnny Storm. I was still happy that they showed him, even though he didn't do too much. Just the cameos, huh? He just brings up the cameos. Bro, without the cameos, without all the special guests in this movie, Deadpool and Wolverine still would have been a hit. You can't tell me otherwise, because just Deadpool and Wolverine alone should have been always in the movie, or just should have been together, and the actors even say that. So just them, they didn't have to put cameos in this movie. Just putting cameos on this movie was literally the pepperoni, my nigga. Be honest with yourself, bro. There's no way you watched this whole entire movie, you saw all the cameos, and you weren't happy. You just sat there with a straight face. Like, some of these people really make this movie seem like, what the fuck? Something wrong with them, man. They don't know how to enjoy shit, bro. Because if nobody likes this movie, then they just don't like Marvel, period. Shit brings so much fan service, my nigga. So much fan service. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of shit that I missed, bro. This movie was for deep Marvel fans, bro. Deep Marvel fans. I even see some people hating on Iron Man being Dr. Doom. I don't know why, bro. I'm not hating on that, but that's a different discussion. Deadpool and Wolverine being in first place wasn't even a hard choice. It's better than the second one and first one, just based off how fun it is. The movie is a very much fun experience. And it's not even pure comedy throughout the whole movie. It low-key is, but not really. Like, it has a little bit of seriousness, and it's perfect mixture, like I said, how I like it. This is why it comes in first place. I thought I wasn't even gonna like the villain, but surprisingly I liked the villain. Cassandra Nova is nothing to play with, man. It was very much a freaky ass scene when she dismantled Johnny Storm's body like that. That shit looked nasty. No boring parts in this movie. I don't feel like there's any boring in this movie. We gotta see how this movie is after the hype, because people may be a little biased when something new comes out. Because when Spider-Man 2 came out, the video game, I was a little bit biased. But after the hype of Spider-Man 2, I was like, yeah, this game is kind of whatever. Like, you get to really start to notice the flaws. But I don't think I'm gonna do that with Deadpool and Wolverine, man. I have to see it many times for me to like really peep out the flaws, because yeah, man, it's a lot of shit that stuck out and made me oversee any flaw. Like, the only two flaws I have with the movie is how they did Johnny Storm and how they did Sabretooth. They killed Sabretooth too damn fast, I feel like. And Johnny Storm, they made him just seem a little weak. Like, damn, okay, he pops up, he says flame on, but then you just take his powers away. That's the only two things I don't like. Everything else is just him, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Everything else is him. Showing the Deadpool variants was cool. Like, bro, I keep forgetting about Wolverine's mask. Like, that was the best part. Like, okay, when I first seen it, I was like, this shit look kind of corny, but it grew on me. Like, it grew, the more like you see him with the mask on, it's like it grows on you. You just end up loving it. It's weird. Wolverine crawling on all fours looked kind of dope. That shit looked dope, bro. Like, this movie is so much fan service, bro. It's like, how can you not put this number one when you want to watch a Deadpool movie, even though it's a Deadpool and Wolverine story? I don't even know if this is really the third movie, but we're just gonna count it as the third movie. Yeah, fuck it, it's the third movie because it's more Deadpool story. He wants to matter. It's more a Deadpool story than it is Wolverine. So this is the third movie, bro, and it's the best Marvel has to offer this year. No doubt. I probably missed some shit, but that's what you could go look at my Deadpool and Wolverine review for. But I don't want people to think I'm shitting on the second Deadpool, man, because I was kind of shitting on it a little bit. But it's like, because I still do enjoy that movie whenever I watch it. It's just not better than the first one. So, because I know some people probably hold that one with all their heart. But is both of them better than the third one? Fuck no. Third one is just an adventure, bro. Literally, it's an adventure, bro. And I don't think my mind gonna change about it. But that's my list, man. Rank little list trilogy, man. Leave a like, subscribe, share, do all that good shit, man. And we gone, man. More videos to come.